On October 15 and 16, we had the pleasure to host here in Venice at the European Cultural Center the second edition of Shaping the City, a forum for sustainable cities and communities. And we had the pleasure to have a very rich group of speakers coming from different parts of the world and sharing their point of view about how we shape the cities of tomorrow.
Shaping the city is a very big statement. So for that, we've decided to view the city in 4 different lenses, 4 different themes. Reimagining the city, climate change and resilient cities, building through technology, and architecture for the people.
As you saw in the event, we had such an eclectic group of participants which came from very different backgrounds and very types of research, which is very refreshing and really puts you in a way that to really calibrate what you're doing and really understand your position in understanding the future of cities.
In a sense, I see the architect as a curator or a moderator that understands different disciplines, that can communicate with different disciplines, and that can actually think outside the box and pull those different specialists in to come up with innovative solutions.
Climate change affects local environment, affects urban and built environment, and to increase local resilience, it's absolutely necessary to introduce adaptation measure, adaptation solution in the urban planning framework and in the way to design and prospect the future cities.
In order to also create a platform of interaction, I think it's absolutely important that people are actually in the forefront of creating new worlds in which they want to live and not worlds that maybe architects want to just create for them.
The most important thing is that we try to look at what the city of the future should be like, could be like, might be like. So in front of those urgencies, I think that we need to defend a certain agenda, as I said, for the future of the planet, no? That has to do with how do we mitigate global warming, what do we do about migrations, how about inequality. And what we try to do is to envision the future of our cities, the future of the planet, because we prefer lately to start talking about more of the planet than we do talk about the city itself.
I think it's really important for me personally and all the people involved to take part in conferences like Shaping the City, because we meet here and we can exchange knowledge first and foremost, and from exchanging this knowledge that we experience here from totally different scales and perspectives, we bring that back into our own world and our profession and also transport it to the communities and stakeholders that we work with. And as such, building capacity on a global level, I think that is what these conferences help us to do.
The importance of such forums lie in bringing the challenges and the urgencies of our time to the table. Shaping the City aims to evoke new ideas and set the ground for fruitful discussions, sharing of knowledge, and disseminate this to a broad audience.